Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Sorry, we are late with 1 minute. This is Samuonline, the mompreneur, and I am your host for the Authentic Conversations with SMB and Samuonline. Guys, we are having issues with the power and, we are in Africa. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm supposed to be having a panel of ladies, but life happened. And I'm just going to go through. You'll be helping me go through this live today because we're talking about personal development. So I am Samuonline, the mompreneur, and I help women to start, to grow, and escalate their businesses while they watch their kids grow, using the power of digital marketing, using the power of social media, because right now the world is your oyster and you want to be found on digital. You want to be found, in your fingertips. People are always on their phones. And if your business is not online, I don't know where you're selling. So I am your girl. If you want to start, to grow, and to escalate your business. Awesome, awesome. Having said that, let me check on my peeps and see if there's anybody who is joining me. If there is nobody joining me, I'm going to have this discussion with you. Are you there? Are you there? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Hey, Ponsa. I see Ponsa there. Let me look for my screen. Please don't mind me. I've got two screens, so it helps me to check who is there. Pansa, we're talking about self-development today, girl, and anybody who is there. So what, when we talk of self-development or personal development, what are we talking about? We are talking about you went to school, right? And you learned what you learned. But I don't know if they taught you about negotiations. I don't know if they taught you about networking. I have learned a lot in my journey of personal development. Let me know what you've learned when you went to school about this personal development. And how far are you? What are you doing? Which areas are you working on? Because when we talk about personal development, we are talking about your emotional side. We are talking about your social side. We are talking about your mental, your spiritual, and your physical. How are you handling those areas? What are you doing to make sure that those areas are catered for? Please don't mind me. I'll be going through my screen here and then seeing, hey, Lynn, how are you doing, sis? So how are you developing yourself in your journey as you are walking as a female entrepreneur, as a man, as a mom, as a sister, as who you are now? What are you doing to develop yourself? Let me know. Let me know. Ponso, Lynn, let me know. What are you guys doing to develop yourself? Which areas are you focusing on? I will start with the physical. So with me, the physical, I've said I am 43 this year. Guys, I'm 43. So I'm 43 this year, and I've made it a point to say that I walk 43 kilometers a month. Yes, I walk 43 kilometers a month. Okay. So, hey, Nancy, I see we've got Nancy back. Hey, Nancy. Okay, she's not hearing. Okay, so I was saying that for my physical, I'm walking 43 kilometers every month. And you might say that is a lot, Sam. It's not a lot really, because I have broken it down to say I'm walking 11 kilometers every week. And having said for 11 kilometers every week, I've broken it down even further. I can walk about 2 kilometers a day. Is that doable? Right? It is, hey, it is doable. So when you now break down your goals, break down what you're doing to develop yourself, it makes more sense. I'm reading this book called The Compound Effect. You guys should read it, The Compound Effect. And it has helped me to say the little things that I do help me towards my bigger goal. Like the 2Ks a day might look small, but it helps me to reach the 43Ks a month. Okay. Hey, Nancy, are you hearing me again? Nancy, hi. Nancy. Oh, my watch doesn't have power. Okay, that's fine. So
hi, Samu, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Oh, you can hear me. You can hear me, sis?
Yes, it's just a bit slow, but I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. I can't even see you. Please introduce yourself. Let's have a chat here. I'd already started to talk about,
yes, I can hear you.
Physically. Okay, awesome. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm a baker and an engineer. Yes, I'm a young mom of one sweet little boy, 441, and I'm growing. And yeah, happy International Women's Day, everyone.
Yay. Happy International Women's Day. Look at me diving into it and forgotten that it's an International Women's Day. I see we've got Michelle, but she's her video is not on. Michelle, can you hear us?
Hi Samu, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I've got load shedding, so I'm in the dark.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. You well?
I'm good, hey? So I'm not gonna put on my video.
All right. That's okay, guys. All right. So I had started talking about the physical, how to develop yourself physically. I see Ponso is saying, I'm focusing on empowerment and leadership. So I'm listening to such topics mostly on YouTube. That is amazing, Ponso, because you need to grow in what you're focusing on. And that's a great start. Look for books as well. Can you see I've got books behind me? Look for books as well that you can do. You can read on that. And I see Lynn is saying it's achievable. Ponso is saying physically exercise 45 minutes per day, 6 days. Also run monthly hikes for women. I've been on one of the hikes that Ponso hosted, and it was beautiful. Fadzai, welcome. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Michelle, what are you doing for your personal? What does it mean for you to, when I'm saying personal development, what does it mean to you?
Hi Samu, hi everyone. So obviously, personal development, I see it in a way of learning and development, focusing on how best you can look for avenues to empower yourself, either physically, like you are saying, academically, or otherwise, as long as you are working on, developing oneself, adding skills, as well as anything that is in line with your profession or your business, or even your health, like I indicated.
Yeah. So it is developing yourself. Nancy, let me know. So what does it mean to you when I'm talking about personal development?
Like what Michelle is saying, it means growing in every aspect of your life, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, even. Like you are advancing yourself, becoming a better version of yourself. That's what it means to me.
Awesome. We've got Ruth Gumbe. She's tuning in from Zimbabwe. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so when we are talking, maybe let's go to physical, like I had started physically. How are you ladies developing yourself physically? What's happening? Let me know, Michelle.
Oh, okay. So physically, what I do is I wake up every morning and I challenge myself. I give myself a target, for instance, per month of the distance that I'm going to, well, walk. It's supposed to be a run, but I actually don't run. I walk about 10 kilometers every morning. So for around about an hour, 45 minutes before I start my day. So I leave the house about 5:15 in the morning. Yeah, and I'm back in by about 6:45.
Wow. Wow, Michelle, 10Ks every morning. Oh, girl, I admire you out there.
No, it's not always the case, Samu. Sometimes I do 5 and, yeah, but I'm targeting that at least by end of year, I should be able to do a 21-kilometer marathon.
Okay, so you are target, you've given yourself a target to say, by the end of the year, I need to get here.
Yes.
And tell me, how has that improved your other areas in life?
I would say that it improves it's actually improved my, I would say my my physical health to begin with. And also I know because of lockdown, we put on a lot of weight, and because of just staying in the house and working from home. So I realized that, besides driving, I'm just sitting in the house. So I needed to be active. And for my own health and my weight as well, I needed to maintain a good weight for other reasons other than just looking good, and maintain, an average BMI per se. When you go to the GP, you don't want to be told you're overweight or you're obese, for health reasons.
Yes, yes, that's true. That's true. Lynn is saying, well done. 10K is amazing.
So, I've got a mentor. My husband runs. He just over the weekend, he did 73 kilometers. So I've got a long, I don't compare myself to him. I'm still far away, but he's like my cheerleader, and I look up to him because he's doing the Comrades this year and he's running 90 kilometers.
Wow, guys, I don't know, ladies who are watching. Aina is saying, I'm tuning in from Alberton. Welcome, welcome. Bonnie, hi. Physical exercise improves mental wellness and capacity. I love that. Ponce is saying, exercising helped me a lot with my mental health. Guys, look at that. Just being intentional about doing something. So I'm on the right track, guys. I think I'm going to do my 2Ks a day. So I need to improve to do 5.
I agree, Samu. I've been watching you. I've been watching your post on Facebook. You're doing very well, and keep it up, hey?
Thank you. You know what? I'm now I feel like my weight has gone down. My helper came around September and she says, Natandi, I didn't find you like this. I found you something else. But because of the consistency, and then even my skin, I feel better. Guys, in the bedroom, it's nice. It helps me. I've improved. Like, it helped boost my confidence as well. Like, just saying. Nancy, are you there? Nancy?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Talk to us. How have you improved? What are you doing about your physical?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm saying, let us know, what are you doing about your physical?
Oh, yes. I'm doing 5Ks a day. Though this week I've been slacking. And I'm also doing boot camp every day, Mondays to Friday.
Wow, guys. Look, guys, I'm challenged. These women that I've got here, they're doing my 5Ks, my 10Ks, and I'm talking about my 2Ks. Oh, God. But anyway, I'll start it and I'll continue. But Nancy, let me know, how has been Like this boot camp and the 5Ks, how have they improved your life?
Oh my gosh, they've improved my life so greatly. Like even when it comes to your mental health, you don't feel so depressed as much. And boot camp helps because the group of people there is like, a therapy session on its own. We laugh, we joke about our problems, and we cry together when the trainer is hard on us. So it's really nice. It's really lovely. And my health is greatly improved. I used to have this stomach aches and my knee was dislocating all the time, but now it's all gone.
Wow, I love that. I love that. I love that. So guys, I just want to find out, when you go to mental health, like mental development, how do you talk to yourself? Like, how, do you constantly put yourself down? Are you encouraging yourself? How can you encourage us? Like, how do you talk to yourself? Michelle, let me know.
Oh, Samu, I love your questions. You're just after my heart. You're going through my day as we speak. So, like I said, I wake up out to run, and then actually before I do that, I open my Bibles and do my devotion, and I actually do the 30-day declarations by Joel Austin. I think I've mentioned them before.
Wait, Michelle. Wait, you said you go running at 5:15. So what time do you wake up to read the Bible, then go? Hi, girl.
4:45. I wake up at 4:45 and then I do the devotion till 5:15, and then I leave at 5:15. And then so the declarations that I do, it's from the book 30 Days Declaration by Joel Austin, which speaks to my mind. Besides being a woman of God and a woman of faith, the declarations, I always speak about what is positive over my life before I start each and every day. I declare what is coming through the word of God upon my life before I start the day. That really gets me going. Even as I'm walking or running, I'm speaking those declarations as I run, as I walk, still in the prayer session as I run and I walk. It's so quiet early in the morning. You get time to just have your mind at peace, not many people around. As early as 5 o'clock, it's very quiet, so that's my me time, and I really enjoy that part of the day before I hit and start my day at 7 o'clock.
Wow. I'm challenged. Nancy, how are you doing there?
I wake up at 6. Michelle is a superwoman. Yes. I woke up at 6 and I get my son ready for school. Usually it's just wake up, prayer, and then I have to assist my son, and then I'm off to drop him off, and then I start my walk around 7:45. It's usually fewer people then, most people at work. And I have an accountability partner that I work with. So we can't get out of it.
Wow, yes. But okay, do you have any affirmations? Do you have any declarations? What do you do?
Yes, then after that, that's when I come home and I have a list of my affirmations that I read out, that I just pasted on my wardrobe door, that I can see every day. So I just repeat those over and over and over and over. I'm beautiful, I'm enough, things like that.
Okay. Wow. You know what, guys? This is interesting. Lynn is saying, I'm challenged. I will start something. You better, girl. You better. And I've posted there the Joel Austin 30 Days that Michelle talked about. Maybe she's got a link, or is it a book? I'm not so sure. Michelle will let us know. And Zai is saying the power of declarations. I love that. You know, for me, I've got mine on the white, you know, the whiteboards. I've got it in my bedroom. And, you know, I used to procrastinate a lot. So I've got one that I do not procrastinate. I do things on time. So that just keeps me in check to say, Samu, you are this. And then Lynn is also saying, having a fellowship with the Holy Spirit, admire you. I think that's to Michelle, to say admire you. But my day as well starts at 5 a.m. So I make it a point that I sleep around 10. And then I'm awake at 5 a.m. My mentor says, oh, Samu, you and your 5 a.m. clap. But, you know, waking up at 5 a.m. has helped me do so much in a day, because if I wake up at 5, if I'm working, there are other days where I wake up and I just come to the office and I'm working until like 7. That's already 2 hours before I take the kids to school. Or else I wake up and I do my devotions. Then I go and I run or walk for 1 hour and I come back, take the kids to school, and then come back and start work. So I've realized that me adjusting the time I wake up has helped me to put in a lot of work, because sometimes in the afternoon, if I have to go somewhere or I've got lives like this, I'm not doing my work. But I have put in the work in the morning. So I don't know how, ladies, let me know, whoever is watching, where you're tuning in from. How are you telling yourself? What is it that you're telling yourself? What is it that you're talking to yourself about? Are you putting yourself down? Are you encouraging yourself? Guys, when I'm walking, I'll be like, you know, when I give myself, like these days, I'm doing 11 minutes for 1 kilometer. So I'm like, I used to do 13. So I'm like, yes, Manu, you're doing well, Del. Yeah, and Kazan, you know, I'm my own cheerleader in my life, you know, because sometimes you're waiting for somebody to validate you, and there's no one who's coming to validate you. It's you. And I love that. I need to get hold of the declarations that Michelle is using, and I can use that and it can help me. Awesome, awesome. Let's move on. Guys, do you have anything else to share? Am I seeing questions? Says, I like the power of speaking to yourself and doing affirmations. Definitely, definitely. We're doing the affirmations. Ponzo says, my theme for this year is I can and I will. Ha! I love that. I love that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go to our spiritual life. I think it's almost linked, eh? Nancy, if you have a few days left to live, what will you do with them? Hey, Nancy. Is she there? Okay, Michelle? Michelle?
Yes, I'm here, Samu.
Okay. If you have a few days left to live, what will you do with them?
Okay, travel. That will never change. I will definitely travel. I don't want to lie, because like I've indicated before, that there's so many places I haven't been to, and I still have to travel to. That's what I'll do. And obviously spend time with family, the better part of the traveling.
Yeah. That's it. Hey, you know, the traveling. I love that. I love that. Fadzai, what would you do? Let me know. Ponso, Aina, Lynn, Bonnie, are you still there? Who is there? Let me know, what would you guys do if you ever got a few days left to live? What would you do? I think for me, I think I'll be like Michelle. I'll travel with my kids. And, you know, I'm a woman who believes that what I'm doing now with my kids is giving them a history. So I would want them to have that thing that our mom was like this, our mom was like that. So I would definitely spend time with them and travel with them and, you know, see places, because we've set out to say we're working, but you never even get to do that. I have set out to say, whether we've got money or whether we don't have money, on a weekend, we take a drive with my kids to say, okay, which way are we going? We pack our juice, we pack our popcorn and whatever, and we go. And then maybe we stop somewhere, we buy that 5 rand ice cream, Guys, be intentional about spending time with your children, spending time with your family, with your loved ones. That's what we're doing as a family. Fadzai is saying, I intentionally set aside time to encourage myself. Wow, you set aside time. Fadzai, I'm challenged. Intentionally, okay. Lydia is saying that I always tell myself, Lee, you've got this. Keep going, encouraging oneself. Hey, Lee, I like that. Lee, you've got this, girl. Fansa says she'll spend time with her family. Fadzai says I would connect more with the people who matter the most in my life. Definitely, definitely. I mean, that we cannot what we cannot avoid. English can by both. Michelle, you are the one who is here, girl. How do you find peace? Maybe?
Okay. Peace as in peace of mind?
Yeah, as in peace of mind. Like, how do you find it? Do you create? What do you do?
Oh, okay. How do I create peace? All right. Like I said before, I would say that creating me time. Each evening, I try my best to create me time just to refuel,
Wow.
Refuel my cup. Sometimes you're almost running on empty, and you want to be ready for the next day to be able to pour again what you have, because as women we give out so much from our cups, and you end up at the end of the day so exhausted that you even lack peace. So I then sit down, I close my door, I have that me time, no children, no husband, and I find peace, in the funniest of things. Cleaning, for instance, is one of those things that are therapeutic for me. Tidying up, I'm one neat freak, so that keeps me peaceful, being in a clean space. Because if I'm not in a clean space, I'm actually not a peaceful person. So I try and create that atmosphere, light a candle, listen to music, whether it's worship, whether it's my soul music, or read a book, and just get myself in this space whereby I'm filling back my cup for the next day.
Wow, I like that. You said, like, I'm like, okay, she finds time every evening. Michelle, I was challenged by my mentor, and she says, you need to even set an alarm for 10 minutes and sit and do nothing. I'm like, I know, guys, do nothing. Like, how do I do that? I mean, some days I do, some days I don't. And then if I'm sitting there doing nothing, like things start coming and I want to take my notebook and write. So I'm still going to try and create that and find. And taking my time out, or sometimes I sit in the garden or get into Jade's room and just leave my phones and just relax, and I think I even fall asleep. So I tried, but I don't have any everyday thing that I'm doing. But I just try and make time for myself. Nancy, are you back, girl?
Yes, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We were talking about how do you find peace?
Firstly, through music. I listen to my music every day so that I'm just in a better place to be peaceful and I don't go about shouting at people. I read. I read as well.
Yeah.
And I pray. I pray so that every time having a conversation with God just helps me to have a calm day. And that's it for me. And I also do gardening. That brings me a lot of peace.
Okay, gardening.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Guys, we're learning. Guys, how do you find peace? Okay, let me read the comments from the ladies. Aina said, I think that was a question like, what would you do if you're left with the last days? Aina says, I will spend more time with my mom since I got married. I feel I don't have enough time with her. You had all the time before you got married. And then Fadzai is saying, awesome points there, Michelle. Really need to refill my cup as often as possible. Yes, we do. Okay, awesome, ladies. I'm enjoying this. Hey, Nancy, I can see you there. Are you back there? Yeah, she's here. All right. Okay. On your awesome. On your social development part, we're being social. Okay, sorry, before I go there, Bonnie is saying, accepting things I have no power to change. Wow, I love that. Accepting things I have no power to change. Bonnie, how do you do that? Let me know, how do you do that? Okay, ladies, I've got a question for you. When it comes to the comments keep coming. Okay. Lynn is saying that I found peace in more fellowshipping with the Holy Spirit. Listening to gospel music, I choose a song for each day. Lynn, you choose a song for each day, meaning each day has got its own song. Girl, wow. Okay, now with the songs, it's like maybe to go, like for now it's the Jireh, you are enough. That's the song, that's the hit. And which one as well? Ubuhlala buwe, yeba bumnandi, ulobuphilage, obuphakade. Who's that? Yeah, him. Those are the songs that have got a hit for me. Now, it's not every day. All right. Okay, let's move on to this question that I'm really loving. When it comes to social development, are there past relationships that you're still holding on to until now? I got you, ladies. Nancy, do you want to go? Can she hear me? Okay, Michelle, I'll go back to you.
Sorry, Samu. You said, are there any past relationships?
Are there past relationships that you're still holding on to until now?
Okay. Oh, well,
when it comes to social, like your social development.
Oh, I guess besides food, I my relationship with food.
Hey girl, I hear you.
Oh no, I think I close chapters, to be honest. I do really close chapters if it's not working. I'm thinking you're referring to friendship.
Yes, I'm referring to friendships, actually. I am referring to friendships.
Okay, no, definitely not. If it's tried and tested and we have, not got it on as friends, I close and I move on to the next chapter, to be honest. And it's a journey of self-discovery.
Sorry, Michelle, how do you do that? Like, how do you close that chapter?
Okay, I'll give an example of there was one time whereby I had to evaluate. I think I've only had one instance where I had somebody I had to let go of, because I realized that, in the relationship that we had, it was almost in a way suffocating or draining, and it was not sitting right with me in terms of my values. I found it in a position to say, I don't see myself carrying on with this person in this life. I think their journey ends here with me, and we can always, continue with others. You will meet other people. This is not for a love relationship, but it was just a relationship in general with somebody who was quite close to me. But I had to put it to a stop for my own mental well-being.
Okay. Okay. So did you tell them? Did you tell them that, okay, this is where we end, or did you just let things go?
I just let things go, and fortunately enough for them, I think they never also followed up on the relationship we had, and which was just, just goes to show that if it meant the same for them too, that sometimes you try and hold on, especially to friends, but their part in your life journey, when it's done, their season, it's gone. We're not supposed to continue. We'll meet other people along the way, like the Samus and also you just have to appreciate that in life. This comes across to all aspects in terms of relationships, even with partners in life. We should always consider that, and not to hold on to any bitterness, holding on to anger, or the past hurts that we've had. Because by holding on to such, you are only hurting yourself in the process. So forgiveness is the key. Forgiveness and just letting go.
Forgiveness. Okay. Wow. Hashtag forgiveness. Ladies, let me know, what are you doing? Are there any relationships that you're holding on to? How did you let go? Nancy, that's the question that we're talking about. Are there any relationships that you're still holding on to? And if you did let go, how did you let go? Did you tell them? Did you just let it slide? How did that happen?
At the moment, there are no relation. I came to a point where I had to let go of those relationships that were just not working for me. I also had a friend who, if I don't speak to her, she won't speak to me. She could come to the area where I stay and she won't even look for me, So, and I was always trying to fight for this friendship to make sure it works. But in the end, I just decided, I have to let this go. And I just went quiet on her. She also never followed up on me. And that was it. That was the end.
But guys, we have got all these, like I'm seeing that Ponsa is saying that most relationships are one-sided. But why is that? I don't get it. But I think maybe they're not meant to be, where you're always saying, you can check the record to say, you are the one who said, hi, Nancy, how are you again? Hi, Nancy. And then Nancy never says, hi, Samu, and then you're like, okay, let me keep quiet a bit. Let's see how it will work out. And for a week, you let go. And then after a week, you're like, hi, Nancy. And Nancy responds, but Nancy never comes back. So maybe those relationships, we need to watch out. That's the personal development that we're talking about. I don't know, Nancy, is that how we should handle it?
Yes, definitely. It saves us a lot of heartbreak in the long run. But also we need those relationships, those situations to help us grow as well. Because if I hadn't gone through that, I still would be entertaining some people that are very unnecessary in my life. So I think in a way, we also need it for that growth.
Yeah. Hey, let me know, ladies, let me know who is watching. Let me know, how do you treat your relationships? Like for me, really, I think I'm like Michelle. I'll let you go, and I'll, like, if it doesn't work and it's not working out, I'll just simply let it slide and let it go. And just, so for me, sorry to say, I even delete the number. Are you like me, Nancy?
No, I'm not like you. I'm a person who continues to. I'll probably delete your number after like 5-10 years.
No. Mina, guys, I really, like, for real, I'll delete. And then if you send me a message, I'm like, sorry, who am I talking to? I'm like, oh, maybe I changed numbers. Or I changed myself, you know how I protect myself from, if I don't have your number, then I'm not sending you a text to say hi, because I'm trying to avoid myself of always just, going and saying hello, hello. So I delete the number so that I don't have it at all on my phone. And I'm not, if I try and look for the number and it's not there, where will I get it? So it's fine. I delete, come to Facebook, unfriend. That's life.
Oh, wow.
Ponzo is like me. Ponzo is saying, I delete and block. That one is worse.
Yeah.
Wow. And then she's saying that now I am working on building strategic relationships which are aligned to my vision. Wow, that's profound, hey? Michelle, how are you do you surround yourself with people who support your growth, and how do you maintain that?
Yes, Samu, definitely. I do surround myself. There was a time where I was in my phone would just freeze. I was in so many groups on my social media platforms, and I would find that it was, taking too much of my time, and there was no growth involved in this. Some you want to scroll through your phone, right? And you want to be able to have contacts, a network of women or a network of people who you can reach out to in times that you are in need of something that is of value to you. So if you're scrolling through your directory and you don't even see somebody who can say, hey, guys, I need 100 Rand here, delete, and they don't give you, delete. See,
Nancy, I'm not the only one who deletes.
Because growth and development, you want somebody who is traveling on the same journey as you, and you have things in common, and they also, relationships it's a two-way street, to be honest. It's a give and take. I give you something, and then you also take from me, because that's how we work together. If I'm just going to be giving, and I'm not receiving anything back, even in terms of my growth, you're not adding any value to me, to be honest. I have to learn something from you as well, besides my own development. I have to learn something from you, the same way you also have to learn something from me. If I'm not your cup of tea and you're not benefiting from my life, do the same thing. Delete me from your phone. I respect you for that decision, because I can't be of any help to you. There's somebody else out there who can be of help to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you so much. Nancy, how are you surrounding yourself with people who are, what's the question? With people who support your growth?
Well, firstly, I realized that I'm a people pleaser. So I want people to like me. So I'm trying to move away from that, because as Michelle said, you end up just giving because you want people to like you. So I'm trying my best to assess the friends that I have. Okay, if they can't give me 100 Rand, are they going to be advertising my business at least, so that people know that I'm out there? Are they the people that talk positive about me, with me, and with other people? So that's how I'm trying to just surround myself with, the right kinds of people.
Wow, I like that. Ladies, for me in that area, I made it a point for myself to say, I need to move levels. I need to get to another circle, because I've outgrown. I could see that I've outgrown where I am. But when on that journey, I talked to my guardian, Pastor Chiweda, and he said, Samu, you need your network. Your network is your net worth. And how you broke it down was, you need to look in your circle. Are there 10 people that can give you 1,000 Rand? And then write those people down and move up from there. Are there 10 people that can give you 10,000 Rand? Like now, if you're looking for 10,000 Rand, are there people who are really, who can help you with 10,000 Rand? And if you move from there, are there 10 people who can give you 50,000? How about someone who can give you 100,000? Then you know your net worth, because now you know the kind of people that you are now hanging around with. And I've seen this in my life, to say, like, now I'm talking to people who are saying, for my course, I charge 5,000. For my course, I charge $3,000. I'm like, oh, guys. So I'm already like moving in that circle. Okay, Michelle, I see you. Yes, sis.
Okay. So yes, Samu, I love that concept, what the pastor said, and I agree with you there. But I also want to expand on that, to say that as you look at your circle as well, there's other things like Nancy has indicated, whereby when you scroll through your phone, right, you besides financial value in terms of their net worth, also look for, if I'm to travel to Zimbabwe right now, can I call so-and-so to come and babysit for me because I'm in a fix?
Wow.
That's value on its own. They don't have the cash, but they've got the time for you, Samu, to say, oh, okay, no, it's fine. I can come in for 5 days and cook for the kids while you're away. That's value from friendship. Spiritually as well. Can you pick up the phone and say, I'm in a fix. I can't even pray for my own self right now. Can you pray for me? That's value to your life. Spiritually. They don't have money for you. So if you identify the people in your life and the value that they come with it, some will come with financial value, some will come with spiritual value. Some are party people. They'll come with pleasure. They'll say, you know, let's go and party tonight. You know, you just said, can I take you out for a drink? That's value on it.
Wow.
So identify in business. Can they put up my flyer on their status to say I'm having authentic conversation tonight to come and watch? That's value, because they're putting in their data and time to say I'm going to watch some live. Right now, you know, there's somebody who watches Affirmations every single time you post. They are valuable to you, Samu. So looking at those people in your circle, look at what they can offer besides also the financial value.
Wow. So it has to be a holistic, to say financially, spiritually, mentally, physically. Some people, like Nancy said, you've got accountability partners that work with you, and there's no way you can't walk, because someone will be asking you, did you walk? You know, so we need to, wow, I love that. Guys, our time is almost up. Let me know, guys, the last question is, what's your greatest achievement so far? Like, what do you consider your biggest achievement in life so far? And then we close off with this one. Let me know, Bonnie, Ponzo, Lynn, Fazai, Aina, let me know what do you consider as your biggest achievement in life now?
Okay, Samu, before I move on to my biggest achievement, hey, I'm going back to that question. I want to give an example I always give people when it comes to the value of people. Have you noticed in our African culture, for instance, when you go to a funeral or you go to an event or a wedding, you know, as a group of Makotis, and there's like 5 or 6 of you there, they know that Nancy is the one who goes to buy the veggies because she's driving. And they know that there's that other one who will be cooking the pots by the fire and who lights the fire. And they know that there's that one who will be playing the drum all night. She knows her value. If she's not there, that funeral is not going to happen. You understand?
Yeah.
And there's those who don't even cook, who are fed while they're sitting in their car. You are bringing food for them, and they're a Makoti. So appreciating each and every person and their backgrounds and what they bring to such an event or such a family as a unit. Because some might feel inferior to say, oh, okay, I don't have a car. You know, when I go to a funeral, I'll be the most hardworking Makoti. But your value is that what you have. Use it.
It's playing the drums.
Yes.
I like that. Thanks, Michelle. Aina says, Mina, I categorize people around me according to the impact they have in my life, in where I surround people who I know I need them. Okay, she surrounds herself with people that she knows she needs for different reasons in life. That's what Aina said. Okay, awesome, Michelle. I love her. Thank you so much, girl. So let me know, guys, before our time is up, what's been your greatest achievement so far, Nancy?
Sam, can't we have 30 more minutes?
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
So I feel like my biggest achievement, for some it might not be an achievement, but for me, my biggest achievement has been seeking help in a time where I was very depressed and burnt out. I managed to pull myself out from that hole, and I am like, even looking back, I'm like, wow, girl, you did the things. Yes, so that's my
biggest achievement. Michelle?
Well done, Nancy. I love that one. And you just opened up, because I was really scratching my head there and thinking, wow, what is my biggest achievement? For me, I think it's just self-love. I've shared before on the SMB group that, growing up, I had so low self-esteem due to the issues with my skin and all that. But the moment that I, discovered myself and started loving myself, wow, that was for me, self-love meant an achievement, a really big achievement, because it brought so many blessings and changes in my life. And also, growing spiritually and opening and so yeah, that's what I would say. It's my biggest achievement, self-love and rediscovering myself.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, guys, self-love, seeking help, that's great. Bonnie is saying learning to be a day trader has changed my life. Bonnie, I'm coming to your inbox. I also want to trade. And then Ponzo says, my biggest achievement is finally getting and understand God's purpose for my life. I love that. Lynn, let me know. Let me know, Lynn, you are dancing there. What's been your biggest achievement? And then Bonnie says, wow, amazing lady. I'm loving this wealth of information. Thank you. Ponzo says, you, Nancy, being free from depression is one of my biggest achievements as well. For me, guys, I mean, you've always known Samu as this smiling Samu and everything, but emotional healing for me has just been the best thing that I've done to myself. Guys, I didn't know that there was a thing called counseling. Michelle, do you want to speak?
Hug, Samu. I'm sending you a cyber hug from here.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you. Going on the emotional healing journey has helped me. Like, people saying I'm glowing, I'm this, but you go through and you're a woman and you're swinging it. You are doing it because you have to do it, but you don't know the hurt that you've carried. Just understanding the meaning of my name, just understanding the background of my parents, understanding my mom's story, understanding my dad's story. Guys, there was a time where people would ask me to say, Samu, sorry to ask, but do you have a mom? And she was there, but I never talked about her because of the hurt. So for me, it's really been, thanks, Michelle, it's really been going through the emotional healing to understand myself. I had come to a point of being bitter with my husband. I think you guys noticed most of the time I didn't have a ring. I was just not there. But going through the journey and understanding some things, they have healed me. I can proudly wear my ring and say, I'm Mrs. Gumbi. And look at my husband and not be bitter. I know a lot of women, you would hide and say, I know, I'm fine, I'm whatever. You will not say this on social media, but I am saying it because how many women are crying out there and don't have anyone to talk to? reach out to somebody. Because you hear someone died, has left children. It did not just start then. It started long back, and it comes with a whole lot of you. Guys, it's 42 layers of you going. For me, it's 42 layers, 43 layers of experiences that are not talked about. Because we think we are strong. We're celebrating International Women's Day in Bogota, Abafazi. Guys, we are not so strong. Yeah. Oh God, we're talking about personal development, but hey.
Awesome.
I love that. I love that, Samu, that you speak about strength, and the way you've just opened up already signifies the strength and the kind of person that you are, to be so vulnerable and opening up about your life story like that. And definitely you'll feel better. And the ring, I love it. Now that you've mentioned it, I hadn't noticed. Now I've just noticed it for the first time. I just noticed, hey? So yeah, I'm happy for you.
Thank you so much. Guys, thank you. Oh my God. Guys, yeah, this has been our
I'll take over the interview comment section. What are you saying? I can't read your comments.
Comment section, they're saying big hug, Navi. Conce saying Osamu. Conce saying women are trained to die in silence and it must stop. It really has to stop. We really need to find someone that you can talk to and open up. You don't have to open up to the world. I'm free here, guys, because this is my area. I'm called to women. I'm called to help women shine, to be their authentic self. That's why we're having these authentic conversations. We're not being fake here. We are being very real so that you are helped as a woman. It's no use for you to just die in silence without talking. We're not saying publicize, but we are saying talk to someone, reach out to someone, have have a hand that is holding you. Counseling for us Black women, sorry to say, for us Black women, we've been taught to say, we did not even know about counseling. I don't know if you guys, Nancy, did you know about counseling?
Actually, I didn't know about counseling until, like, what I've been telling you, like, I had to seek help. And the good thing was it was a free counselor on campus. I was backed up. I didn't know what else to do. And I walked in, and that's when I realized counseling is a necessity. And I've discovered that there are also, like, free online counselors as well. There's Friendship Bench Zimbabwe. People can, she says she's open to anyone talking to about anything at all. So we really need to do that, because we have been taught that if you are going through something, talk to your mom fundis, talk to your friend, and probably these people don't have the necessary tools to get you through what you need to go through. So counseling is a necessity, and it needs to be taught out there that we really need it. And I'm glad that she sought help. Oh, you're making us emotional, Samu.
Oh my God. Ponce is saying, abantu bazotini syndrome has killed a lot. Yes, abantu bazotini, bachadichivani. Hey, what will people say? Abantu bazati mina ngisomfazi obekekileyo and what? No, it's time to speak out. It's time to seek help. Guys, let's round this off. Michelle, please, any last words? Oh God.
Wow. Wow. So this has been so, it sounds like I'm in therapy now. And we have to close. What a wonderful way to end our Women's Day, and just connect like this. And I thank you, once again, Coach. Is unfortunate. I wanted to have my camera on today because I was on the video visible course, and I was up for it. Like Nancy Can you see she's done so well with the visuals? So I was looking forward to that. So thank you for allowing us this opportunity, to just be authentic and real and just to speak and open up. And yeah, I really enjoyed myself this evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nancy?
Thank you so much, Samu. The power just let us down today. I was really, ready, prepared, and okay, but it's fine. Thank you so much for having these conversations, especially today. Personal development is something that I'm going through, and I'm trying to develop myself in all areas, spiritually, mentally. I'm trying to get as much guidance as I can. I'm learning new skills, even, exercising and all those things. So I would say, every woman out there, try something new. Do you improve yourself? Be the best version of yourself. And once again, thank you so much, Samu, and thank you so much, Mimi, for the support. I really love you guys. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, there we have it. We've just had a wonderful session talking. SMB is celebrating 10 years this year, and I'm a product of SMB. She means business. You see Michelle, connect with Michelle. She's the founder, and she'll let you know. We've got a paid group where we get to learn a lot of things, how we do our finances, how we advertise our businesses, being visible on camera. There is a lot that we're doing as She Means Business. And then Samuonline is turning 5 years this year. And I've been in business all along. Thanks, Nance. I've been in business all along, but only last year, when now I got to get to work on my emotional healing journey. And when I started, even my counselor said, Samu, once you get this healing journey, everything will become clear. I think Michelle and Nancy can testify that from last year, towards last year until now, you guys have seen a major shift in my life, in my business. You've seen that, okay, Samu is going where? I've been making noise, but noise without any direction. But once now my things were sorted, you saw where I'm going. So I'm really, yes, Michelle?
Too much. I can testify to that. It's so significant. It's not even funny. When I open my Facebook, you're all over my face, and I'm like, does this woman ever sleep? I'm like, it's like you're living your purpose, truly doing so and in the right path, and don't back down no matter what.
Yeah.
True.
Thank you so
She's
much.
doing a wonderful job, yes.
Thank you so much, Nancy. So guys, it is a wrap for this season, for this month of March. We'll meet you again in April, where we'll be talking about our faith, where we'll be diving deeper into our spirituality. So what I'm doing is Samuonline. Each month I'm focusing on a different topic, and then we thrash that, because I'm looking at a woman who is whole. We can't develop you only in business. Like Michelle said, that you can only value your friends with monetary, even time, even prayer, even physically. We are looking at all this. So as Samuonline, each month we are talking about different topics. When you get to SMB, that's how you get to be my host. So get in touch with Michelle, get in touch with me. I'll link you up, and then you can come on these conversations. But I have been so glad. Lynn, Ponzo, Bonnie, Fazai, Lydia, Aina, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being online with us. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I love you guys. Having said that, this is Sambu Gumbi, the mompreneur. Bye, Nancy. Bye, Michelle.
Bye, Samu.
Bye.
You forgot to say smiling is my trademark.
That's the last thing I'm going to do. Samagumbi and smiling is my trademark, guys, with my ring.